when I found out that I was going to be here this past summer, the high school coach reached out to me asking if I wanted to come to some open gyms, maybe do some private lessons. So that's how it all started. And I just really wanted an excuse to keep playing volleyball over the summer. So I started going to their open gyms and playing with them. And then I did some coaching that kind of built our relationship from then on. And now both the Middlebury College team and the Middlebury High School team are very close now. The high school team has really, really improved from not even having a varsity team to being state champions this year. I think the most rewarding was probably to work individually with kids and see how much progress we made over just a course of a couple hours. And I really felt like the coaches at the high school really respected my opinion and wanted my help, and that was awesome. I was given free rein to coach, and I saw improvement right away. And honestly, the fact that they were state champions this year and I had a tiny little part in that makes me feel really awesome. And we got to celebrate them all season, both the college team and the high school team together. I think the most challenging is working with kids who are actually really good and just need a few tips and tricks. The fact that there were some kids who had some real talent and I found ways to help them was pretty cool. I think it was tough to find drills and to find techniques that could benefit the kids who were already really good and didn't need much help. Volleyball is not a huge sport in Vermont, so getting involved with the high school volleyball team is just really cool because you can help the program build and see the program build, and you develop these connections. When I go into town, I see girls from the high school volleyball team all the time, and it's great to talk to them, and we end up supporting each other in all different things. The fact that my coach has been really supportive of my theater is why I ultimately did it in the first place. The fact that we have a relatively easy schedule in the spring gave me the opportunity to start doing the spring musicals, and getting involved in that club was really fun. It's all student run, and I took some acting classes and I just decided that that was something I wanted to do. It ended up really helping my experience at Middlebury because I knew so many athletes and they were my friends, but I also got to make new friends, and it was almost another team that I was a part of. It actually really helped me become more of a leader on my own team because theater helps you step out of your comfort zone and you're in front of people applauding you and judging you, and it's the same thing with the sport. So it really helped me overcome a lot of things that had nothing to do with theater. And my teammates were really supportive as well, and it was just an awesome experience. Mostly I was just looking for a school where I could have the opportunity to play sports and develop my resume, honestly, and keep doing academics. It just so happened that when I was talking to the Middlebury coach here while being recruited, that she said there are moments where you can, especially in the spring, she was talking about going abroad, the spring is open to do other things. So I ultimately chose Middlebury because I knew that I could play a sport at a high level and also be in rigorous classes, but also being able to have the opportunity to do other extracurriculars. But a lot of schools, you don't get the opportunity to do a sport and something like theater that takes a lot of time as well. I went to one of the high school volleyball games. I believe it was their senior night, and the whole college volleyball team was there supporting the high school team. And there were a few kids in the student section that had recognized me from the musical the previous spring, and they had come up to talk to me, ask for a picture. They were very complimentary, but it just made me feel like my worlds were colliding, and I was not only developing relationships with the Middlebury community and also through volleyball and theater, which I thought was really cool, and that it all came together at a volleyball game.